this week was a solid week. It was really interesting in the sense that I ended up running on the treadmill for 4 of the 6 running days. Yeah, I think that's right. Which, for me, is unheard of. I am a self-professed hater of the treadmill. Not ashamed to admit it. However, the treadmill we got is the Wahoo Kicker, and that treadmill is freaking fantastic. And I actually look forward to riding on it. It feels the most like running outside that I have personally experienced on a treadmill in my limited experience. But I love it. So there was a lot of early mornings and a lot of time on the treadmill. The workout that I had this week was chunky. It was a good one. I had, let's see if I can remember it, 8 sets of 2 minutes on, 1 minute off, followed by 6 sets of 1 minute on, 1 minute off, followed by 4 sets of 90-second hills. That, according to the training plan that I'm using, are supposed to be, maybe more on that training plan later, are supposed to be all caps hard. So, they were that's for sure. I was supposed to start at 10K effort and progress down from there, which I did. Yeah, I don't usually do, again, a testament to the treadmill, I don't usually do flat speed work on a treadmill just because it feels like you're going to fly off the end of it. Just because of the way the belt moves and it's so uncomfortable. But this treadmill is phenomenal, guys. I am telling you, it is so good. So yeah.
Okay, workout is done. Time for the cool down. 2 miles.
Okay. I just finished 14 miles on the Bonneville Shoreline Trail. And it was tough. I mean, it was hard. It wasn't that hard. It was hard. Basically, I finished that 14 miles, and I think to myself, how the heck am I gonna run 36 more? Kind of breaks the brain a little bit. Yeah, it's scary. It does not feel easy. I knew it wouldn't, and I'm super early in the training process, but I don't think that 14 miles is ever really gonna feel that easy. 2 hours running is impossible. But that's okay. One thing that is deceptive about this trail is there's a lot more up and down than you think. It kind of runs along the, I don't know, foothills, I guess you could say, on the Wasatch Front lengthwise, so you're not like going into the mountains. But there's a lot of up and down. You got over 2,000 feet of climbing and descending in those 14 miles, and yeah, it was good. It was fine. Pretty, yeah, not notable run. I'm glad it's done. So that's a win. One reflection is I have been using a high carb drink mix from the feed, and I don't know if I'm going to use as much of that. It's hard because the high carb drink mixes are cheaper than gels, which is really nice, especially if, I don't know, you're using this stuff all the time. the carbs, and you need them. I need them. I notice a big difference when I'm using a lot of carbs during training with recovery and energy levels and all of that. It's super important for me. And the high carb drink mixes are about half the price of gels, which is a big difference when you're taking in a lot of them. So race day, I think I will probably stick with gels, because getting all the carbs in just requires so much volume of fluid in your stomach, and just having all of that in your gut is tricky. It makes me not want to eat more, which is very bad for late stages of ultras. So anyway, that's a reflection from that run. I'm glad it's done. I've got 12 more on the docket for tomorrow, so that should be fun. Hopefully I'll be meeting up with a friend for that. Hopefully. That would be nice to have someone to run with. So anyway, that was the day. Okay, I am driving back right now from my last run of the week, which ended up being 14 miles instead of 12. I did meet up with a new friend named Lewis, and that was a great time. Great conversation, great guy, great run. I was planning on doing 12, but we ended up doing 14, and it felt so good, so much better than the run yesterday. Yesterday was kind of rough, but it's crazy what another day can do. Even after doing 14 yesterday, coming back and doing 14 today, felt great. Super happy with that run. Yeah, brings back hope. I hadn't lost hope yesterday, but I was a little down. So it's all good. We're all good now. Next week, I'm excited about, because there is no workout planned. I just get to run easy miles for the most part, which will be really nice. Good aerobic build week. This week was I don't want to say critical. It wasn't necessarily a critical week, but it was important. There was a tough workout, had some good long runs back to back, and it ended up going really well. Last week I mentioned that my foot had started hurting pretty bad after the Friday run, and that was still true this week. However, I've been doing some physical therapy exercises and stretches and stuff, and it was zero pain both yesterday and today, which is great. So I think we're back on track with the foot. It's really satisfying when something injury-esque pops up and I'm able to nip it in the bud and take care of it without disrupting training too much. So, big win. Today was the end of a great week, and hopefully next week will also be great. So, thank you everybody for watching and tuning in, and yeah, that's it. See ya for now.